Hi, it's Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology, here to give the astrological forecast for Friday, December 19th, 2025. It is a very busy day with a lot of moving parts. The sun today is at 27, moving to 28 degrees of adventurous and truth-seeking and fun-loving fire sign Sagittarius. The new moon at 28 degrees of Sagittarius occurs tonight. Before then, it is the dark of the moon, and probably the most active one you have ever seen. The moon is moving through the middle degrees of Sagittarius until it actually gets to the new moon, well, the late degrees, let's say, until it actually gets to the new moon later in the day. First couple of aspects: a harmonious trine to Chiron, called the wounded healer, good energy to wake up to, able to resolve early issues. An awkward angle to Jupiter, planet of good fortune and expansion. Got to work it out in case your budget is not going to be quite up to your taste. And then the moon conjoins Venus at 23 degrees of Sagittarius, which is dangerous for your wallet, but nice and sweet if you got some lovin' to get. 8:19 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is when that's exact, 11:19 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 4:19 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. 4 hours go by, and then midday into the afternoon, the moon at 25 degrees of Sagittarius makes a hard square, 90-degree angle to Saturn, the planet of limitations and restrictions, at 25 degrees of Pisces. That's tough. You could overspend and regret it, or you could just kind of be in a funk for a little bit. Easy does it. 12:04 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is when it's exact, 3:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 8:04 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Not only that, the sun today at 28 degrees by then of Sagittarius makes an awkward inconjunct, 150-degree adaptive harmony angle to Uranus, the planet of sudden change and often chaos, at 28 degrees of Taurus. That means this whole day is kind of up in the air. Who knows what it's going to bring? 3:34 p.m. is when Pacific Standard Time is when it's exact. 6:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11:34 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. The moon then mirrors the sun and makes that awkward same angle. 5:32 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 1:32 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And then finally comes the new moon, 28 degrees, 25 minutes of arc exactly of Sagittarius at 5:43 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 1:43 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So it is the seed point for the new lunar cycle. And even though it's in late Sag and the moon is about to move into Capricorn, we will say that the Jupiter-ruled sign of Sagittarius, which is why I'm all in purple today, because Jupiter is the royal planet, is about the big picture. Where is my life going? Who am I, and what is my life direction? My philosophy, my faith, all of that is Jupiter, and it's very lucky as well. So buy a lottery ticket under this kind of energy right here. And then shortly after that, don't buy too much, because the moon makes another hard square, this one to Neptune, the planet of illusion, delusion, and confusion. 29 degrees of Sagittarius to Neptune at 29 of Pisces at 5:41 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10:41 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 3:41 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And then finally, lastly, the moon shifts signs. It moves into the practical and ultra serious and ambitious, get things done earth sign of Capricorn at 8:53 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 4:53 a.m. tomorrow, Greenwich Mean Time. What a day. It's a big one. Take a breath. Stay focused. I'm Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology. It's a holiday season. If you want a reading from me, please book it now on my website, or it makes a great gift for someone else, starpresence.net, starpresence.net. Remember, from the very moment that you're born, you've got star presence. Enjoy this day, dark of the moon into the new moon, no matter what.